So we have Sara Watson, the head of ReadyNation in Washington. Sara, tell us about ReadyNation and what the objective is.
ReadyNation is a global business organization of executives ranging from Fortune 500 CEOs to small business owners who believe that the best way to improve the economy and workforce is to invest in children starting in the youngest ages.
And how do you go about doing that?
We show business leaders the evidence that shows that investments in early childhood that give children a good start in life across education, health, parental supports is critical to helping them do better in school and also later on as adults.
And how many members have you got? And what kind of folks have you got involved?
ReadyNation has 1,400 members. Most of them are in the United States, but many of them are from multinational companies and some are outside the United States. They range from the former CEOs of Procter & Gamble, Vanguard, Delta Airlines, to heads of chambers of commerce or business roundtables, mid-level executives, and small business owners who care deeply about the quality of life in their communities.
Bertrand, you work with the McCain Foundation in Canada. What are your thoughts about that kind of initiative?
Well, I think the idea of pulling together a business leaders' common support, common message about the need for public investment in early childhood education is very important and germane to where we're at in Canada now. So I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned from what ReadyNation has accomplished in going forward and some of the strategies they've used. I think in Canada we're ready to engage in that kind of discussion and see where it takes us. Developing some champions who can speak on behalf of early childhood education from corporate Canada, I think, is our next step.
And do you think Canada is open for that kind of approach?
That kind of approach being to involve...
To engage the corporate sector?
Oh yes, I think there are some champions there. We have some champions who are ready to speak. Craig Alexander certainly is one example, is chief economist at one of our banks, the TD Bank, and is now at the C.D. Howe Institute. He has been very public and strong and adamant in his support on the economic case, and I think there are others that we can work with who want to see this go forward. I don't think it's helpful to go forward to them with the broad stroke of young children are important. We need to invest in young children. That's too broad, I think, going forward and thinking about what is the most strategic, specific message at this point in time.
Okay. And Sara, what's your advice to us in terms of getting the corporate sector involved?
It's important to start first with the research and data. What do you know about the effectiveness of early childhood on later adult success? As Jane said, also to have a very strategic ask that makes good use of business leaders' time and their reputation as business leaders, that is feasible and that also will get them some wins that will make them feel good about the time that they're investing.
Okay, Sara Watson and Jane Bernard, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.